Hi everybody, welcome back to My Fitness Drive. I'm TJ, your personal trainer in training, and today we're gonna dive right back into our beginner boxer series, and we're gonna go with the next two punches. And today we're gonna dive right back into our beginner boxer series with the next two punches, which will be the lead hook and the rear hook. So let's get right into it. All right, so before we actually get into the hooks, I just want to put out there that this video is going to assume that you've already watched the first video in the series, which is learning how to throw the jab and the cross. In that video, we cover some of the other basics, like how to make a proper fist, how to properly rotate your fist when you're throwing the punches, how to get into your boxer stance, as well as how to pivot when you're throwing your punches. So if you have not seen that video, I'll include a link in the description below. Be sure to check that out before you continue. But for now, let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to get into my boxer stance so we can throw our lead hook. For me, my lead hook is going to be with my left hand because I'm right-handed, and my rear hook is gonna come from my right hand. For our left-handed viewers, it's going to be the opposite. So our left-handed viewers, your lead hook's gonna be with your right hand and your rear hook is gonna be with your left. So just like in our last video, we covered that there is a proper way we need to rotate our fist to connect with our opponent. Unlike the jab and the cross, however, we're not gonna rotate our fists to be horizontal to meet our opponent. We're going to keep our fists vertical when we connect with our opponent. And the best way for you to know how to throw your hook is to imagine that you're holding a shield. So if we're holding a shield, right, we're here, we're guarding ourselves from whatever attacks is in front of us. Here's how we're holding the shield, right? So when we throw with our lead, me being a right hand, my left leg is facing 12. And when I throw my hook, I'm going to pivot in and all my power is gonna come from my hip. And you're gonna notice my flat side is staying vertical. My fist is facing in the same direction that my lead foot is facing. So right now my fist and my foot, they're both facing 3. And then when we reset back into our default boxer stance. We keep our shoulders relaxed. So when we're throwing our hooks, we're not up here, we're not throwing hooks up here. So relax your shoulder, okay? When you throw your hook, keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your guard up, and when you throw, you drive the force in from your hip, reset back. Drive it in, reset back. Drive it in, reset back. Doesn't matter how many times I do the hook, it's going to be the same every single time. I pivot in with my hip, my lead leg faces 3, and at the same time, I come in, all my power is being drawn from here, I'm connecting with the flat side, and then reset. So that covers the lead hook. Now let's jump into the rear hook. We're gonna be in the same boxer stance, or good old boxer stance, right? And just like with the cross, when we pivot from 3 to 12, or for our left-handed individuals, 9 to 12, when we pivot, it's gonna be the same exact pivoting motion. So we're gonna take our hook, our fist, and just like with the left, where we're holding a shield and we're throwing in a vertical position with our fist, the same thing is gonna be on our right side. So notice how I'm not turning my fist horizontal. I'm keeping my fist vertical, keeping it vertical. And when I throw, I pivot, my foot is facing 12. My rear foot is facing 12 and my right hand is facing 9 o'clock, okay? And then we reset back. So 1, back, pivot with my shield, reset back. Okay, so one of the easiest combinations you can do just with the hooks is doing one right after the other. So left hook, reset, right hook, reset. So hook, 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 reset. Implementing what we learned about the jab and the cross last time, we could also combine those with the hooks to create other combinations. So for example, we can do jab, cross, left hook, right hook. Jab, cross, left hook, right hook. You notice how my foot stays pivoting when I'm doing the cross and the hooks. I tap out when I jab, pivot when I cross, pivot when I hook, pivot with my rear hook. All right, and one last combination you can implement, simple beginner combination, is cross, lead hook, cross. Very standard combination, very easy to learn, and one that you can incorporate in your beginner routine. So cross, hook, cross, cross, hook, cross, cross, hook, cross. All right, so that's really it when it comes to the hooks. So again, the lead and the rear hook, upper body wise, they're thrown the same exact way. So you're throwing out like you have a shield, you're gonna connect with the flat side, your fist is not horizontal, it's staying vertical, and you reset back. Same thing with your rear hook. Lower body wise, you're gonna notice that unlike the lead jab where you stepped out to throw your punch, your lead hook, you're pivoting as you're throwing your hook. So just be mindful of that. Of all the punches, the only one that's a step out is going to be your jab. So yeah, that's really all there is to it for the hooks. The next time we connect, we're gonna go over the lead and rear uppercuts. So be ready for that. So if you enjoyed the content, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, stay safe, be active, and I will catch you next time on My Fitness Journey.